Yo guys, so before we do continue this video, just want to announce who the winner is of the rose gold skunk 2 gear knob. So the winner is Keenan Auditor. Congratulations brother, and thanks a lot for sharing my video. I'll make contact with you via Instagram and just confirm if I should ship out the item to you, or maybe you close by and we can link up and I'll maybe drop it off with the but without further ado, let's continue this video. Yo my dudes, welcome back to the channel. So if you are new here and you are into automotive content, please do consider subscribing to the channel. Then as you guys have seen by the title of this video, I will not be getting a new project car or a new daily. In this video, I will be getting my dream car. So just to give you guys a little bit of a hint what the car is, this car is a mid-engine car. This car has also been inspired by F1, as well as it is the last of its kind. So it's a very historical car and I'm extremely excited to finally be owning my dream car. So please guys, subscribe to the channel, and then without further ado, let's finally get my dream car. Guys, so as you guys can see, I'm currently sitting in my new dream car. So you guys can already pick up from me sitting in the cockpit what car it is already. But before I actually get out and show you guys what car it actually is, I do want to just take a second of your time to just thank everyone that made this basically possible. One of the massive impacts of me obviously getting this car is selling the EG, which was sold some time ago, and then another impact will obviously be STM, which is also you guys that have been supporting STM for so long, and we have grown so big and so rapidly in a short period of time that it was actually able for me to even own my dream car. Another massive impact, I would say, YouTube, etc., obviously showcasing all my builds and the parts that we sell, and obviously moving forward this car will obviously be a massive part of the channel. So I just want to thank each and every one of you guys, even the guys that are not actually subscribed to the channel, the guys that are still watching the channel however but not subscribed. I thank you guys as well, because without you guys obviously this would not have been possible. So with that out of the way, I'm going to get out of the car and show you guys my new dream car. Okay guys, so this is my Honda S2000 AP2. I'm just going to give you guys a quick walk around on the car. Starting with the front, there's obviously a lip fitted onto the car already. Still has the stock wheels on. I think the roof might have been replaced already, which is a bonus because these roofs are how can I say, notorious for obviously wearing out, etc. Then if we do move to the rear, you guys can see we have an OEM rear wing as well. The exhaust on the car, I think, is a 76mm single exit. A lot of guys run the single exit because you make a little bit more power. I think it sounds a little bit better as well. a cool exhaust that is, how can I say, dual exit is an NVIDIA exhaust, which is actually a very cool exhaust. And then this is the passenger side of the car. Moving to the front again. So in a nutshell, this is pretty much my new dream car, guys. Like I mentioned, this is an AP2. So for you guys that are actually not aware what AP1 and AP2 is, visually it's mainly the bumpers, the headlights, I think the back bumper and the back taillights is also different. However, what a lot of people do not know is that the AP1 is a little bit more, how can I say, I would say a little bit ratchet actually. So these cars are notoriously known for kind of spinning out. So with the AP2, there's a lot of changes that are actually made. Like from the brass synchros, they changed over to carbon synchros, which this car has. I think there was some suspension work done. Another cool factor is that they actually made the accelerator pedal a little bit, how can I say, not snappy, so that obviously the car doesn't snap around and spin out, etc. Another cool thing is that South Africa and I think the UK and a few other countries, we got AP2 but without the 2.2 engine. So in the American market, as you guys know, Americans are used to V8s and a lot of torque. How can I say, Honda then created a AP2 version, which was the 2.2 version for them. The downfall of that is that the AP2 only revs till 8, where we have, how can I say, basically the AP1 engine with the AP2 loop, which means that I can rev to 9,000 RPM. Which I'm pretty excited for. But yeah, this is my car in a nutshell. This car is not perfect, guys, and what I do have planned for it in the future, I could have not have bought a perfect example. Another reason why I do not or didn't go for perfect example is because they kind of priced around the price of 400,000, and if you're smart enough, you would know that in that price range you could then maybe even afford an E92, which is also another dream car for me as well. And anyway, this is pretty much the car. I'm gonna just maybe show you guys what the interior looks like, open up the engine bay, show you guys how that look, and maybe what the boot looks like as well. Speaking about the engine bay, this car is pretty much stock, just the exhaust. There's no induction on, nothing at all. And I pretty much do tend to keep the car as it is, or as Honda intended to be. These cars aren't really fast. I know if you do want to gain powers, you most likely have to go either turbocharge or supercharge, etc. But that is definitely not what I'm going to do. I am aesthetically going to make this car mine in the future. But yeah, I'm just going to open up the boot lid, and then I'll just show you guys how that area looks. And then from there, move to the interior and then to the engine bay. So this is the boot area. I've already changed the wipers. Wasn't really a fan of the wipers that was on the car. That is pretty much the boot area. Surprisingly kind of very spacious. It is kind of very narrow, however. This is where the spare wheel goes as well. So yeah, pretty much clean. I mean, this area probably hasn't been used really much. So I'm gonna just close this up and just move back into the interior part of the car. As you guys can see, it has a suede-ish steering wheel, which was kind of wrapped. Not a big fan. I do still, however, have my Momo Monte Carlo steering wheel. So you guys will be seeing that soon, going on to the S2000. Interior is pretty much clean. Seats are kind of good. This obviously is a known factor. Another cool thing is that I actually still have my Ricardo Le Mans confetti, which I might add in here, or I might just find a set of seats that are actually matching this time around. And then this is obviously the rest of the interior. This car does not have how can I say, a cubby or anything. I think this is used for a cup holder, but it isn't very convenient because once you have a cup in here and you try to change gears, you will pretty much hit the cup all time. And then this is another storage area, and then this is actually also a cool secret storage area. So as you guys can see, the sunglasses are already in here. Let me just close it up, and then let's move to the engine bay. I do need to get me some mats, however. So let me just show you guys what the engine bay looks like. So this is pretty much the engine bay, guys. Obviously the tappet cover needs to be sprayed. We are definitely going to spray it in wrinkle red again, as Honda intended it. What a lot of you guys do not know is that Honda actually makes the highest form of their cars all in redheads, like the Type R's, etc, etc. And as you guys can see, standard airbox. I might just add a little filter in here in future, just to make it sound a little better. So this is pretty much my S2000. I do plan on changing the lip in front. Another thing I also want to touch base on is that I think the US market do not have this as well. So that is definitely something I'm going to remove. And then I'll obviously color match the new lip that I'll be fitting onto the car as well. Another thing I also want to touch base on, guys, is like I've mentioned, not a perfect car. However, it is a massive upgrade from an EK or an EG. I'm going to end of the video here, guys. Hope you guys are excited for some S2000 content. Hope you guys are actually happy for me for getting an S2000. Peace out. Yo guys, so it's the end of my birthday weekend. I had an awesome time. Hope you guys enjoyed me tagging you guys along and showing you my birthday basically. So you guys basically joined me on my birthday. But anyway, I had a very great time at this hotel. I think it's called Locks. Or no, the Warwick, something to that effect. But anyway, if you guys are interested in coming to this place, it's a very good place, I'd say. They are very strict with noise complaints. I think this little thingy over here basically scans or can hear if any noise is being made, and then you get like a little message to say like you're making a noise, etc. But other than that, I had a pretty cool time. I had a lot of my friends, some close friends here. And we had an awesome time. But anyway, gonna end it off here. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Please do like and subscribe. Peace.